Hey guys, it's Barbara J. Welcome. Today I'm going to show you how I store my seeds. Now this is not a fancy way to do it. This did not cost very much money. There's probably much better ways to do this, but I've been storing my seeds this way for about 3 years and it works really well for me, so I've stuck with it. Maybe someday I'll upgrade, but for the moment it works just fine. I haven't cleaned it up. It was tempting to go in and try to prettyify things, but I didn't. This is just how it looks on a regular basis. So here we go. Okay, so this is the container that I store it all in. I'm not sure where you could get this exact container. We got them in kind of a bulk pack of I think about 6 at Costco several years ago, so I'm not sure where you could get it. However, you could probably get something similar and it would work totally fine. So this I store under my bed. Our bedroom stays cooler in the winter and in the summer than the rest of the house typically. So I'm fine with it being under my bed. I haven't had any problems with germination or anything. It doesn't get hot in my bedroom during the summer really. I know some people store them in their fridge or freezer. Honestly, I just don't have room in mine. We're a family of 6. I have 4 growing kids. My fridge and freezer are always full of food. So these just go under my bed. So as I said, I did not clean this out. We'll see what's in here. And normally it's fuller than this. There's not room between the envelopes because I have more seeds than this. But I have a lot of them pulled out for my spring and summer planting, and so it's just not as full as usual. So what I use is just these manila mailing envelopes. And you can see some of them aren't in awesome shape because I've been using them for at least 3 years now. And I just wrote in pencil on the front, so this one is flowers. Get you in frame there. So this one is flowers. And when I want to look through it, I just pull all the packets out, dump them out, look through, do my thing, pop them back in. My kids go through this all the time. So yeah, the envelopes, considering the tear that they've had on them, the wear and tear, they're doing fantastic. So I have flowers, peppers, herbs, and medicinal, which some of the flowers can go in either one. This is peas, carrots and root vegetables, cucumbers, tomatoes, other seeds that didn't really fit in any of the other categories, squash, melon, cabbage and greens, and beans. I also have some envelopes in here. Some people have done seed swaps with me, or they have sent me seeds in the mail just to be nice, and so I keep their envelopes and their sweet words here. I also have a Clyde's Garden planner, and I have a printout of things that grow well in my area and when I should plant them. So I just tuck that inside. Right here I have a bag of plastic baggies. I've got littler ones and then bigger ones just depending on the size of the seed and how many I need to do. This is so I can share seeds. That's pretty much all these are in here for, is so that I can share my seeds with other people. I keep a Sharpie in here so I can write on these bags, and I also have a pen and a pencil because you just never know when you need them. I have Post-it notes just in case if I am sorting through them and making piles and maybe I want certain ones to go in certain areas. I'll just Post-it note that pile so I know what I'm doing. I have some red clover seeds that I harvested last year out of our pasture, and I have a little jar of calendula seeds. That was a gift from a really sweet friend of mine. That all of it? No, these are ground cherries. That's kind of embarrassing. So these are dried up little dead ground cherries. A really, really sweet friend of mine gave these to me out of her garden in Idaho, and they just sat in my kitchen and I forgot about them and they dried out, and I don't know if the seeds are viable, but I've kept them because they remind me of a really wonderful day spent with my friend. So those are in here, and I think that is about it. And as I said, it's usually a lot more full than this, completely loaded, but this system works really, really well. You know, you can sort them however you want to sort them. As I said, I've got a lot of them pulled out right now. I probably have at least a third of my seeds pulled out right now. This is normally pretty full and it shoves all up to the side, and but it can hold quite a bit, more than you'd think, and it is very inexpensive to do a setup like this. I mean, these envelopes are very, very cheap, and if you don't have all this stuff shoved in one side, you have even more room. So that's how I store my seeds. I hope maybe it gave you some ideas of how maybe you can store yours inexpensively. I know there's some really neat containers, the little plastic thingies you can put them in and all kinds of stuff. You know, when you're filming something and your mind just kind of goes bloop, and you're like, oh dear goodness, what was I about to say? I just had one of those moments. And it's still gone. The thought is still gone. So, I hope you guys are having a great week. I'd love to hear your thoughts about my seed storage in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you store your seeds. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.